Hey guys. Yes, it's my birthday today. I've made it. I've had another orbit around the sun. So that's pretty freaking awesome. And I'm excited that I've made it another year. It's been a pretty interesting year. A lot's happened. So, if you remember last Saturday, I had talked about what happened with my computer. I'm just going to start with this, okay? Because I have something that I need to apologize for. And I think it's important that I admit when I'm wrong. Um, and and it's something that's a positive thing. So, and thank you for the birthday wishes in the chat. So let me say hi really quick to everyone. Hey Nana, I'm gonna go for it. Nether, Wayne, Orla, I think it's Diaz 69. Kinshisha T, I think that's what that is. A Diaz 69. So thank you for the birthday wishes, guys. So as I was saying, so I had an issue with the computer thing. And it's important that I recognize that I can say things that are wrong sometimes. And so last weekend, it got a little awkward. Hey, Nana. Oh my gosh. Did you just donate $66? $66. And oh gosh, Nana, you're amazing. Thank you for that. Let me see. I can't see if the message is there. Can you see the message pool? Did it pop up for you? So I can see that. Let's see.
He just says happy birthday, Mel, with a smiley face.
Thank you.
So.
Oh, happy birthday. Well, thank you. Thank you so much, Nana.
And it's
so
$66.60 because
$66.60. Awesome. It's funny. Facebook was trying to get me to run an ad so I could reach 666 people. And I said, not today, Satan. So I thought that was funny because it was, $66.60. So thank you, Nana. I really appreciate that. So as I was saying, this is pretty important. It's important for me to recognize when I make a statement that's wrong, and say something that's wrong. And so yesterday, towards the end of the stream, it got kind of awkward because Andy, he came in. He was the one who owned about the computer, and I didn't really want it to kind of go that way. And I told him it was fine. I didn't have any. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. And so I did make a comment that I thought that he had deleted a super chat because I had heard that was possible. I was wrong. Andy didn't actually delete that super chat. YouTube had a glitch to where it wasn't showing up at all. And it had been several weeks. It didn't even show that it existed. Now, given there was high tension between me and Andy for a period of time that centered around the computer and stuff, and it wasn't becoming a productive conversation. And, we've had to kind of amicably part and not continue contact, which is fine. It just got really awkward on the stream. And Andy was a friend of mine for a very long time. So Andy, I'm very sorry. And I apologize for saying that you deleted that super chat because you didn't. And I will own that. Now, with that said, because the computer was messed up and I felt like I needed to explain what happened with the other computer, before I could set up a GoFundMe, and I posted pictures of everything that I bought. And so very transparent about that with the invoices. So you can have a look. All the money went straight to the computer. That $100 that Andy super chatted would have gone to the cost of the computer. Okay. I don't feel comfortable at all keeping that money. I just got a new position and it pays a bit more. So that's good news. So I don't need that $100 to go towards a computer because you guys have been amazing Jacob brought in $620 of that GoFundMe. Neil contributed. Let's see, Chaos contributed. Also, Dr. J, Atheist Tatted. I got a couple PayPals in. I need to find who they are and formally thank them for that. I don't know if they want their name list mentioned, but I did get 2 PayPals in. Well, no, 1 PayPal in for $20. I won't mention their name unless they want me to, because I know I almost did with Jacob, and I didn't want to, and I need to be careful. Some people don't want active credit for that. So that $100 super chat that Andy sent to me, I'm actually going to pay that forward and send it to Doc Fearson for his car fund. He needs a car. He's been having to walk to work in a lot of heat. I participated a bit in the fundraiser where I had like the pigtails on that Oral Audacity episode. I've kind of talked about it on my streams. So that $100 that Andy super chatted. Thank you, Andy. I'm very sorry that I said you had deleted it. I was very wrong to do that. That wasn't very nice. And I should not have jumped to that conclusion without further information. So I'm sorry. And I was wrong. So I'm not going to keep that $100. I'm going to send it, pay it forward to somebody else who needs it more than I do. And Doc Fearsome is that person. So he needs, and he's found a vehicle, but it costs, the monthly payments are almost a bit much. So I'm hoping this will kind of help a bit with that. And so I kind of feel like that's a way for me to make amends for, number one, making a blatantly false statement without having enough information that I was wrong about. And 2, that money would have gone to the computer. I don't need the money for that. I'm going to send it to Doc Fearsome. So that's kind of what I wanted to focus on for this. So happy birthday to me. And I was wrong. And I'm very sorry, and I'm going to send that over as soon as that comes in for the next YouTube deposit. I'm going to send it right over to the GoFundMe. So you can check back and ask me, did you send that $100? And I'll be like, yes, here it is. I will do a screenshot. I'll post it wherever you want. It doesn't matter to me. I try to be transparent. So that way, we can just kind of knock that out and kind of focus on positive things. The machine that I'm getting, I spent some time, and Bull was on this call, so Bull can weigh in. The machine that I'm getting, I'm going to have to build myself. And people are like, why are you going to do that? Sometimes it's cheaper to build your own computer just so you can get better tech, higher end tech. Now, I have built computers in the past, but this is a bit more detailed because I haven't had to put like the processor on with the thermal paste and all that. So for me, even though I'm having to build it myself, this is still an opportunity for me to learn, which makes it really, really exciting for me too. So I had Bull on the car. I had Bull on the call. Oh, okay. All right, Wayne, I'll say hi really quickly. Please, can you say hello to my daughter, Hannah Terry, who's getting ready to go out tonight? Hey, Hannah Terry, be safe and be nice. So, but that's okay. Gonna go for it. That's okay. You weren't on the call. It's all right. But yeah, so Hannah, have a great time tonight. Be safe. Be safe. Be the best one there is what my grandpa would say. Be the best one there. And leave a place better than when you got there. That would be what my mom would say. If you go to somebody's house, you leave it in better condition when you left. That's just how I was brought up. So yeah. Anyway, so back to the computer. Bull was on the call. Tatted Atheist was on the call. And Crafty Genius was on the call. And so they all work in computer science, which is awesome. And they spent a couple hours going through what I need, what I have, how I need to get stuff together, all of that. And so thank you to them for taking time out to go through it. So we're getting a really nice 8-core processor. There's a really nice motherboard that comes with it. a really awesome video card. Tatted Atheist is sending me one of his hard drives. So I'll have 2 hard drives on there, one for the operating system and one for anything, like storage where I want to like put any films. So there's that. I've also got the thermal paste coming in. I've got new memory coming in. All of this is coming in, and it should be here by the 20th. I think I've already gotten some of the components. And I'm just I'm going to go through and take inventory and see, okay, this goes with here. This goes with here. I also got a power supply. I got a new power supply. So all of these different things, you guys have funded. And so we get to build this together. We get to build this together. And so I think Tatted Atheist has offered to kind of walk me through it on a call when it comes time to do certain pertinent things. And I also got a tower coming because UPS destroyed the tower. Man, don't ever use UPS. Oh my God. And if you do, get the insurance. So wrapping up that section, I'm not angry at Andy. I was wrong for saying he canceled the super chat. I'm very sorry. And I will be sending that $100 to Doc Fearsome. The new computer is going to be freaking amazing. I think
to address Nana, the operating system hard drive is an SSD. So yeah, that's what she's part of it, I think, right?
Yes, I think so. It's on. Yeah, I have a hybrid drive, and then I think Atheist Hatted Billy is sending me an SSD. So yes, he's sending me one of his. So that's really nice. So that's kind of wrapping up if you're just joining. Hey, Nate. Hey, Mrs. Snarky. Hey, guys. I think I caught up with saying hi to everybody. Be prepared to troubleshoot a lot, Heather. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. So I'm pretty certain I'll have to troubleshoot quite a bit. Billy from the Geek Room. Billy from the Geek Room is going to help me put it together. Tatted Atheist or Atheist Tatted on Twitter. So yes. And thank you for the birthday wishes. So that's all up and coming. That's all amazing stuff that's coming up. And so I'll be able to do a lot of different things that I can't do on my little rickety laptop. I've had this laptop for a few years now, and it's just
So Mel, would it be fair to say you got a pewter for your birthday?
I did. I got a computer for my birthday. That's a wonderful way to put it. I got a computer for my birthday from people who are exceedingly generous and absolutely lovely and stepped up and said, I got you. And I actually had a little cry a little bit in my coffee when that happened. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And thank you. So yes. So, thank you, Wooly Vicious, for the happy birthday. So, going through all that, thank you, Triaxie. Is it Trixie or Triaxie? Triax 6666. Nice present for my birthday. I know. People can do absolutely lovely and wonderful, amazing things. And so sometimes, happy tears are always nice. Sometimes, you can feel kind of down and you might have some bad experiences with certain individuals or whatever, or upset. But there's so many wonderful people out there, and it's kind of important to maybe shift your focus on the positive things. So yeah, birthday computer, which is great. Triax. Okay, it's Triax. See, it's hard to know. It's hard to know who, what the names are, how you pronounce them. So yeah. All right. So guess we can talk about what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a new episode, a live stream episode of Oral Audacity featuring Doc Savage. He's, a co-host, but Dr. Leah Torres is going to be back. She's going to be back on the show. She's going to be back on the show. And so it's like, oh my gosh. So if you haven't checked out her stuff, she's been on my show This Week in BS, which is BS is Bad Science. I had her on. Nate Brody was on that particular, Nate in the chat here was on that particular episode. And we were talking about the abortion ban. And we were talking about the law associated with that. We also had, Atheist Husker, who is a sex educator, and Cowboy Motel, I believe, is her call sign on Twitter. She's an activist, and we had a fantastic conversation about law, about medical law, the procedures involved, everything associated with that. It was a really good, solid conversation. So Dr. Torres will be back on this Sunday, but Oral Audacity isn't a super serious thing. It's way more comedic. And so she's on board to kind of poke fun at ridiculous vaginal myths, things to not put in your lady bits, stuff like that. Don't steam your vagina. I can't believe we have to say, don't steam it. I don't understand people. It's just, ew. So she's going to be on, and that'll be kind of neat because, Doc Savage helped develop the HPV vaccine. So there may even be some few talks about maybe some of the stuff we see that's bad science associated with vaccines. So we'll be able to have a lot of crossover between somebody who generates the vaccines and somebody who uses the vaccines, administers them. So I think that's going to be kind of neat to kind of see how that goes. But yeah, Dr. Leah Torres, I think we said the title is verbally vilifying vaginal knavery. I try to keep the alliteration going as much as possible. Please put the demon video in, pretty please. And as an aside, if you watch Oral Audacity and you come across videos or you come across products, I often ask for people, send me your pseudoscience products that you come across. If you find a video that's associated with a myth or it's just ridiculous, please send it my way, and we'll toss it in appropriately. So I think there's a demon possession video of a woman that's possessed by a sex demon. So that's the thing.
There's been some crazy stuff happening this week. It really has.
It's a freaking sex demon show up. Rawr! Oh my God. And the manifestation of the sex demon in the individual is pretty interesting. So, the demon video is the best you've ever seen. So, maybe we could get Dr. Torres's take on how, how do you get rid of a sex demon in a doctor's office? I think she'll say you don't. I think that will be the answer. I want a sex demon. Oh my goodness. It's interesting to watch. You'll look up, I think there's several videos of different videos of sex demons. Thank you, Jay Garner. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. So that's happening Sunday. Karen will be back with her challenge. And if you're keeping up, let's see, last week we talked about Goop. We talked about the Goop challenge, and that had all kinds of interesting products on that site. Oh my goodness. Nether is asking, ever played Kink or Woo? It's a game where you are shown a tool and have to guess whether it's for kinky stuff or sold for use in Woo. Tip, often it's both. Oh my goodness. Maybe if we have a talk about sex in itself, that might be an option for Karen to come out. Instead of saying, is it real or not? Is it kink or woo? That might be kind of fun.
Is there any other characters? I mean, is Karen the only disembodied head and our message therapist? Are they the only two?
Okay, I have one here. There is a new one. So there is a pseudo archaeologist that's agreed to be on the show. We're just sorting out a date, and he likes to riff on the History Channel. So I already have a character ready for him, and if you look, I have other characters that I post on YouTube. And if you like a particular character, this disembodied head character, if you like a particular character that you see that I've posted on my YouTube, let me know and I'll put them in. So here is this one. And I'm just going to play it off my phone, so the quality is not going to be amazing. But here, it's an alien named Roswell. All right. It's an alien named Roswell. Get ready for this. I'm going to crank up my mic so you can hear.
Hello, my name is Roswell. I've been checking out your educational media, and let me say, you have a strange chap who sits there and says, I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. We haven't come to your planet. Have you seen your planet? You need to take better care of it. As an aside, check out ScientistMel's content. It's accurate, it's fun, she engages with you. Like, share, and subscribe. Check her out today.
What do you guys think of Roswell? What do you think, Bull?
That's fantastic. That's what I think.
You guys like Roswell? Fantastic.
Miss
I
Snarky
will
says
see.
he's cute. I can see cute. Kind of like Thor from from what the hell is the name of the show? I can't think of it right now. Stargate. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Stargate.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So once I settle on a date for that, Roswell will make an appearance. We'll still have Karen. We'll have Roswell. I have a few other characters that I've generated. One is Will Actually. I don't know how well he would test. He's basically a person that just goes back and says what I just said, but in a very manly voice. Mr. Will Actually. I do have a guy that's in a red cap, who tends to be kind of bigoted. So I don't know if maybe we can have that. But let's see. I do have that. I do have various animals. I have the pun bun. The pun bun is fun. The pun bun is fun. There you go. Let's see. I also have, I have a monkey. I have a monkey character. Let me see. We could, I don't know if the pun bun would be good for Oral Audacity. Would the pun bun be good for Oral Audacity? A bunny that tells puns, science puns? I'm not certain. Huh? What do you think?
What do I think?
Pun bun.
Pun bun. I think that could work.
All right, I have a pun bun. Let me pull up pun bun and see what you guys think.
Hey there. I am the Science Pun Bun, here to brighten your timeline with a little bit of biology. Are you a red blood cell? Because you take away the oxygen from my lungs and carry it straight to my heart. I want to be helicase, so I can unzip your genes. Are you a ribosome? Because if you were stuck to the ER, you'd be a stud. Have a great day!
Oh my God.
So I have the pun bun. Oh my goodness. So we got the pun bun. So I don't know if that's fun or not. Should the pun bun show up and see if we can get Doc to laugh?
The kind of
say, okay.
It's like dad jokes for scientists. I swear it's hilarious.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, Marvin Manister. Yes, the pun bun. So, and thank you, Guilfoyle. So that might be fun. Maybe we could have a segment. So try not to laugh and then have all of these, or, I don't know. You're not allowed to groan. You have to hold in the groaning. Maybe it's can Doc keep from groaning from the pun bun. I don't know. We can play with that. Let's see. I've got, oh gosh, who have I? I thought about pulling this one up sometimes. This is a bit cheeky. Okay. So particularly for the not nice individuals, the predatory types, like, the David Avocado Wolf types. You remember we watched on that Worldacity episode, he was like laying in the bed while he was having an interview with a co-ed who couldn't have been like old enough, who might have been old enough to drink. You know what I mean? Do you remember that episode? Bull. I can't hear you, Bull.
No, I was muted. That's why. No, I'm just noticing how you now have smiley faces, or I thought you were going to have smiley faces in your room for a second there, because what Sir Marvin Manistar actually typed was hanging over the edge, but you're on top of it, so.
Oh, okay. Hanging over. Okay, it was hanging over the edge, and I'm top of it. Okay, happy birthday. Here's an image cake and some pancakes. Thank you. All right. So, what do you think about? Do you remember that David Avocado Wolf thing?
Oh yeah, wasn't that like episode 2?
Yeah, I think that was episode 2, and so that was pretty creepy. So I have a character that we could just make it a sound bite maybe, and have them pop up sometimes if somebody particularly is not very nice or creepy or something. So I have an animated head for that. You want to see, Bull? We can make this a thing. Whenever somebody says something, and it's just like, oh.
Sure.
All right. Here we go.
Hi, I'm a cock.
So, yeah, rooster. They're a rooster.
I get it, cock. I see what you did there.
See, we could do that. Throw that in as like a soundbite video and go, uh-oh. Because we can be kind of cheeky on that show. That show, we can get a bit more cheeky. I have that. Oh goodness.
So
let's see.
Do you think Aaron Ra will ever come back?
I think so. I think he had a great time. I think he had a great time.
I think he did too. I think Karen kind of tripped him out, but that's kind of the point.
Yeah, I think that's a compliment, because he's like, oh my God, Karen reminds me of other people. Like, that's kind of the point. Let's see. What do scientists have for dinner? Fish and chips. Oh, that's a good one, Wayne Terry. Nether 6, what scientists really have for dinner? Exited carbohydrates and denatured polypeptides with a solution. Alcohol is a solution.
And what do they have for dinner? A cellular peptide cake with mint frosting.
Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Yeah, that was fun. So if you guys have ideas for animated heads, I have quite a few. Let me see. This one was inspired by a hyper machismo guy who was posting some incredibly misogynistic crap on the internet. So here's my monkey. Here's a monkey. So check this out.
Here is a science fact for you.
Oh wait, wrong.
Humans share.
Hold on, not that one. Not that one. Let me find the other one. Where's the other one? The other one was funnier. Oh, guys, I have like a C. I have a C of these things. Like a legit C of these. Hold on. That's not it. Wait, maybe it is. I'll let this one play. I have so many. Maybe it is. We'll just let this play.
Here is a science fact for you.
Oh, sorry.
Humans share over 99% of their DNA with chimps and bonobos. They also share over 60% of their DNA with banana. So next time someone tries to steal your shine, tell them their cousins are poop throwers and they share a big old chunk of their DNA with a banana. So get over yourself. Huh?
So that wasn't necessarily the one I was looking for, but, you know, it's not entirely wrong. Where are the others? I can't seem to find it. I have shark ones. I have dragons. Here's a unicorn. We could do unicorns if you want. Oh, wait. Here we go. Here's the one with the dude. With the dude. That's the monkey. All right. This one is the one based on an actual person who posted crap.
Hey, how you doing? You know, I got females all up in my DMs on my Twitter, and they saying I'm so hot and sexy. They want me to be their King Kong. And I'm like, I know, and I beat my chest saying I got all the bananas so they can make me some banana pudding in the kitchen. Now, let me just say, don't be listening to all that science about monkeys who are the loudest having the smallest testicles. That ain't us. That's not our chemistry. That's that science. That ain't our science.
Okay. So, what do you think? Yeah, I think you're muted, Will.
I know I'm muted. I'm not really saying anything. Like, I'm not.
Oh,
sure
you're not.
I'm not really sure. I think he's funny, but I don't know. I think it'd be. I don't know.
You don't know? You're kind of uncertain on that one? Okay.
I'm uncertain.
Fair enough. That's all right. You can be uncertain at that. Oh my God. That was based on a guy that was spewing out similar stuff. Basically, there are studies that say the bonobos who call out the loudest have the smallest testicles. So that was kind of a play on that with all that. So I have that. Let's see. Who else have I got? We already know about Arlu Moon Wolf. Let's see. I do have a MAGA person, but I don't know. We may not do that this stream. Let's see. Here is a unicorn. I don't know. I got a kitty. I'm just trying to find other stuff. There's a pig. I don't remember if I did anything with the pig. It might be, I think it might be an outtake. So I don't know.
Did you know that pigs are very closely genetically related to us? So that is how we can get diseases from them, particularly viruses. So it's very, very important that you thoroughly cook your pork. And that would be your ScientistMel fact of the day. Have a good one.
See, I don't know if that was 100% accurate. That's probably why I didn't post that, because I couldn't find citations for it. I have a pig, and I'm like, I need to find more information on that before I post it. So there is a pig available. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Kitty. You want to see the kitty? Let me see. I can play the kitty. I have one of these.
Hello. Here is a ScientistMel fact. The Earth ain't flat. If it was, kitties would have knocked everything off of it by now. The Earth is an oblate spheroid, kind of like a ball of yarn. Teach the controversy. Yarn Earth. Yeah. Have a great day and keep sciencing.
Teach the controversy. Yarn Earth.
Yarn Earth.
Yeah, so I have that. I have an owl. Somebody's asking, how do I make these? All right. So my phone is actually connected through an SMS system with Twitter. The only way you can make these is through like the iPhone, I think it's iPhone 10 and up, they have this as part of their operating system. So you can go in and see. All right, so this is kind of, there's Karen, right? So there's Karen. I have all of these different characters. There's digital representation of me, and I don't know if you can see these so great, so I'm trying. And I can make these all in advance in my phone within the app. I have a giraffe. I have a shark. I have an owl. I have a boar. I have a boar. 30 to 50 feral hogs. Maybe I need to do one of those. There's the monkey. I have a robot. That'd be kind of cool. So what I can do is I can go through. There's puppy. So I can go through and it has face recognition. All right. So Bull, I'll be a puppy. Tell me something that you want me to say. How about that? And then I'll make that emoji real. Or I could be a dragon. I could be a fox. On Hannibal and Monty's shit show, I'm the poop emoji on that. So I send them that.
Me to think of something to say. For a
Somebody.
Dog. For a dog. For a guy with a dog that doesn't even bark. I don't know. Like, dogs say woof. That's about it.
All right. Fair enough. So let me see. I'm going to go to the dog. All right. Here we go.
Make it a Jetsons kind of dog, like Astro.
Okay. Well, this kind of, he's like got a little spot on his eye or something, you know, so that's kind of how he looks. So I don't think I can only make people looking animojis. Like I can only make, these are just like pre-made for the rest of these. So Carl the giraffe, he's on my new channel. All right. So here we go. All right. So it has face recognition that's able, and you know, the AI or the software essentially trained to recognize the movements of your face. So it has you say different things. It scans you from different angles, and so that way it's able to kind of dictate like when you turn your head and when your mouth moves and stuff like that. So this is it's really easy for me to make one of these. It's just coming up with what to say and stuff. So, all right. So, hey there, I am Bull's dog. And since he seems to think I can't talk, I'm just going to say, yes, I can. It's just at a frequency you can't understand. Woof, woof.
Hey there.
Oh, Zalrock Chaos. Thank you for the $10 tip. I think that's through Streamlabs. So, all right. So I just said this, right? Bull, you heard it. So here we go. All right. I'm going to save it.
And since he seems to...
All right. So I can save it then. I pull it up on here. Then I can save it. And I pull it up. Your dog wants to say something to you, Bull, and I know you've never heard this before, right?
Hey there, I am Bull's dog, and since he seems to think I can't talk, I'm just going to say, yes, I can. It's just at a frequency you can't understand. Woof, woof, MFer.
Woof, woof, MFer.
Oh, my goodness. Who was fighting in that one? Okay, so with the Streamlabs and with the super chats. So anytime two people are, it's that one I think was Marie Curie and Einstein. There is an actual video game. I've tried to download it. I'm not able to download it. So that's the Bulldog. Oh my goodness. So anytime you do like Streamlabs or a super chat, a little GIF image of that video game of scientists fighting pop up. I have different ones. When I get a new patron while I'm live streaming, Tesla shows up and shoots lightning out of his hands. All of the scientists have different power moves associated with kind of the work that they do. Marie Curie kind of radiates, might be in poor taste. Yuck. for that. Oh, I just said yuck because I saw Sir Marvin Manister say undercooked chicken and pork are very bad. Food poisoning sucks. It's true. I guess I need to catch up on the chat a bit. So yes, my brain, I do multiple things. I'm like, oh, wow, yuck. But no, I guess it might be yuck to use radiation poisoning as a power move. But, Stephen Hawking, he's in his chair, and one of them, Stephen Hawking and Alan Turing, are fighting. So I think that's the super chat one. So Stephen Hawking can open up, black holes, and Alan Turing sends robots. It's kind of neat. But you can look it up, Scientist Fighting Game. I'm not certain the name of it, but I've tried to log on and tried to download it. And it's kind of hard to do because it's an older game. And it looks like I think that's supposed to be like 64-bit or kind of close to that, But that's where I got those from. There's Scientist Fighter Game. And there's so many of them. You can play as Pythagoras. You can actually play as Pythagoras, and his move is a freaking triangle. He jumps up and slides down, and then it makes, the right triangle when he does it, which is kind of nerdy, like a very, very nerdy move. I only attack as a right triangle move. So that's kind of neat. Oh my goodness. It's like, it's not that cats can't talk. It's just beneath their dignity to talk to lower beings. Oh my goodness. So, if you guys got any questions or anything, please feel free to hit me up. Here, you can find me on Twitter. If you have any comments, any show topics or suggestions, let me know. If you're a patron and you have a show topic suggestion, your topic goes to the front of the line. And so I throw those in every single time. Excuse me. So, let's see. It's a bulldog, then a bullrog. Sir Marvin Manister. So, Bull, what do you think? Should we bring the pun bun on, or, I don't know. We can introduce a new character if you want. We could, I don't know.
Well, sure. We can
bring on the pun bun.
Bring on the pun bun.
And we'll make a new challenge for Doc. Can you get through all of these puns without groaning? That might be fun.
It might be.
Might be fun. They'll be like, what? Oh my God. So if you have terrible, terrible science puns, send them to me. You can send them to me on Twitter and DM. So I'll make a series of puns.
You can have Karen get all heartbroken and file for divorce from Doc Savage.
Oh my goodness.
And then then that would be content for the pun bun. Have it be like a little soap opera between the three of them.
I'm digitally divorcing you for neglect. You don't return my calls. How dare you? Oh my goodness. That would be so funny. Oh my goodness, that would be so funny. So yeah, so Karen, she's branching out into some interesting waters. So we could even have pun bun like you said, have material from Karen and throw in something there. So that'll creep him out. And to be fair, just so you guys know, I know Karen can get kind of, risque with Doc, but I do want to make it plain that Doc is absolutely fine with it. Before I started having Karen flirt with Doc, I did ask for his expressed consent. And anytime Karen, if it's a little like, hey, how you doing? I don't have an issue with that. I think somebody can be like, hey, how you doing? And just kind of play it off. Even when Monty was on there. She started to get pretty heavy risque with Monty when Monty and Hannibal were on. But I asked Monty in advance if that was okay. So Doc is completely fine with Karen's advances. It's not a creepy, weird thing for him. So I know some people might think, I think some people might be like, oh, this is kind of, this is kind of weird with Karen. No, Doc fully consents in advance to having Karen be silly with him like that. And I want to just kind of be transparent about that and say, I don't have Karen like heavily risque flirt with people if without asking them first. So Karen she's interesting. It's almost pumpkin spice latte season. So maybe she'll have to talk about, everything she's adding to her coffees to make her, super strong. So, Bull, I have to ask you, what has been your favorite episode so far of Oral Audacity?
My favorite out of the 7?
Well, we haven't done 7 yet, have we?
Oh, wait,
7's coming up.
7's coming up. That's right. 7's tomorrow.
Well, you can tell me what things you liked about each. How about we just have a chat about how we can improve? What did you like, and what is something we need to improve on? I know Doc has glitchy internet sometimes, so I need to talk to him about that. But that aside,
I guess, I don't know. I like the whole thing. It's hard to pick out of the whole thing. But I guess, like, there could be a sequence. I'm a very orderly person, but, like, the sequence is, sometimes it varies. So I gotta be flexible.
Yes.
But at the same time, I want to add variety, because you can't get popularity without having variety, too. So.
Yes. Okay. So we can have different segments pop up. So you think more segments are needed?
I think, like, plug-in segments. Like, you've got the characters, for example. You don't have to do each one every week. You can vary that up.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, but people really like Karen. So do we need to give...
She could get scorned and go on vacation. Or there's all kinds of things that can happen to Karen that she needs to go away for a minute.
That's true. Maybe she went off to a Deepak Chopra retreat, for a while to go and hang out there. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Just add to the story of the characters, and then you bring on different people and get them to interact.
Okay, I see what you're doing. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, so I can go through and develop some new characters as well. We like the pun bun, so that might be fun to have the pun bun show up. Let's see. I'll think of some more. I like more of, what?
Pete brought up R and Raw, so.
Oh yeah, the R and Raw episode. That one was a lot of fun.
I like R and Raw a lot. And anybody who knows me knows that he's one of the reasons I'm an atheist today. So it's when I see him, there's a little bit of reverence for him at this point. I've interacted with him personally enough to have gotten over my fanboy stage, basically. Because that's a thing that happens when you're around people that but at some point you get over that and you look beyond that and start seeing them as people, and that's what I'm at that point with R and Raw right now.
Yeah. He was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun on the show. Oh, also upcoming, Jeff Holiday is going to be on Oral Audacity September 8th. So
Jeff's a lot of fun.
He is. He's a really nice guy. So he'll be on September 8th. We finally nailed down a date for that. And we'll be talking about anti-vaxxers. And that's a topic that Doc has a lot to say about because he's worked in vaccines
Well, I can tell
So
you this: Jeff has a lot to say about it too. He
I
doesn't
might
like
have to be the
community.
moderator.
No, they're on the same side. Trust me. Look,
Oh, I know, but I'll be like, okay, Jeff, say everything you want to say. All right. Yeah, Doc, say everything you want to say, because it'll be interesting to see how they interconnect and talk about stuff. So
yeah.
that'll be a lot of fun. So that's September 8th. So that's 3 weeks away, something like that. 1, 2, yeah. So 1, 2, yeah, it's about 3 weeks away. That's not too bad. Yeah, we do need to find a way to throw some bucks at Bullionator. He is upgrading his internet to make the show better. This is correct. I do pay Bullionator for what he does. He does have a Patreon. So, you know, if you want to support him as well, you can sign up for Patreon and do that. Let's see. If, you know, we can always do, I mean, I don't want you to be in the hole over internet stuff. So we could always do a fundraiser or something if you need Bull.
Actually, my Patreon is the way to go at this point because
Okay.
that's what I'm going to use to pay my internet bill.
Okay, cool.
And it's
So
I have enough to do that right now, but it would be
awesome.
nice to, you know, maybe get some amenities with that. But the whole point was to get good internet, and that's goal has been met and exceeded. Thank you very much, my supporters. And so now it is time to get the dedicated internet line.
Yay. Can we get a link?
The
Yes.
dedicated internet line will get rid of this latency stuff on the V calls. It'll just make things in general a lot better.
Let's see. It's patreon.com/bully. Is that it? Bullionator. Is that it? Bull. I think I found you.
I
So
have it
I'll
up here.
put.
I'll put it in there. I got it.
Okay, I just found it, I think. But this will, on Restream, it will go to all the chats. So, I mean, oh. So,
There we go.
copy. All right, there you go. All right, so Bull put it there. It won't let me copy and paste into the Restream. So, what I'll do is I can go back and put it on Facebook. So yes, he is Bullionator, patreon.com/Bullionator. So if you want to help out Bull, that helps me out. So you can help out Bull, and you're like, well, I can only help out one of y'all, you know. Helping out Bull helps me out too. So that works. So feel free to go and become a patron for him, because that also helps out the quality of my show. Bull streams all of this for me. And that's been quite helpful, because the fact I've been on my laptop forever, and it allows me to be able to be more engaging without having to click through different screens doing a show. Plus, you know, I'll be able to spend more time working on content without, you know, and being able to discuss it a bit better and be just more interesting on the live streams, because he's running it on his side and he can let me know if there's tech issues, and he's going to be better qualified to handle those tech issues than I am, because he knows his stuff. And so that's why he's here. So helping out Bull helps me out. So please do, if you can, you know, hop over to his Patreon and toss a couple bucks his way. He helps me out, and he helps out the Geek Room. And I know he's going to branch into helping other YouTube creators that do really good work and make good content. So do check that out. So for the rest of my day, I'm going to go to brunch. I'm going to be basic white girl. and go to brunch for my birthday and just chill. I'll probably still be working a bit for the show tomorrow, getting ideas. And please, 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 if you have ideas or you find stupid things people say on the internet, you can send it to me. If you have ideas, or at least you've seen some products that are really, really ridiculous, send them to me and I'll post them up on the show and then give you credit for sending it to me. People are like, hey, look at this. And then I'll say, hey, look, here are these tweets of this conversation they were having. And so I'll put you up with that. Steve Bowden, that's Bullyinginator in the background. He's my producer. So that's who that is. And you can hear my dog, Frodo, in the background, shaking. So yeah, so you can, my DMs are open on Twitter. So just toss me a message there. Don't be weird. Creepy DMs are not responded to. Happy, respectful, nice messages and stuff, I will answer those always. So, and I will do my best to get stuff. So yeah. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Yay. Is that Jason Odell just described? That is Dr. J. Hey, Dr. J. He contributed to my computer fund. Thank you for that. So yeah. So to sum up one more time, everything we've talked about today in summary, my computer was fully funded within 24 hours, and I was extremely overwhelmed by the generosity and kindness of other people because I rely heavily on that. And I try to perpetuate that type of environment across the board in how I interact with people. And so default to kindness, and just be a good person and, just be nice. So I was extremely overwhelmed by the tremendous generosity and the kindness that's been shown me. And so I wanted to address that and say that's amazing. I also wanted to say I was wrong about Andy. That super chat, he didn't delete it. And I was wrong for saying that. So I'm very sorry, Andy. I'm sorry about that. I know we've had a bit of tension related to the computer. That had nothing to do with your super chat. I made that conclusion, and that was an unjust conclusion. And so the super chat went through. So when it comes to my bank account, I'm going to send it to Doc Fearsome because I don't feel right keeping that money. That money would have gone towards the computer. The computer's funded. So I want to pay it forward when I can. And that's how I'm going to do that. I just don't feel right keeping money, particularly if I was very wrong and came to a terribly wrong conclusion. So that's how I'm going to make amends and rectify that. And then in addition to that, we talked about Oral Audacity. This Sunday is Dr. Leah Torres. She was on my show This Week in BS when we talked about the abortion ban with Nate Brody, Atheist Husker, and Mose Hill Cowboy. And so we talked about the law associated with that. It was a great talk. She's coming back for Oral Audacity on Sunday, where we can talk about verbally vilifying vaginal knavery. I try to keep the alliteration going because I really like doing titles like that. I got to tell you, it's really hard finding words. So I'm still putting that show together. So if you have products, vaginal products, send them my way, particularly if it's woo. That's what I'm looking for, pseudoscience stuff. If you find any videos, let me know. We are going to riff on bad science. Smart people do that. Yes.
I still can't believe that we have to tell people don't steam it.
Yeah, don't steam your labia.
Don't apply boiling water to your body in general is a bad idea.
Yeah, and the steam is hotter than the water. That's the thing. Boiling water is a lot cooler than the steam because the steam is at a higher temperature. And so you're like, this is a bad idea. Okay, so there's that. And just lots of things to come. Once I get my computer, I'll be able to make more short films. I have access to discounted video editing software, I think including Adobe, the Adobe suite. So I'll have access to that. And so I can jump back into making short films because I have a background in that. I have a background in short films. I have a green screen, and I really want to kind of branch into doing more, 10-minute videos using superheroes explaining science. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So I'm finally at a point to where I can do that. So that's up and coming. And so all good news, all happy things to talk about, making amends, rectifying, situations where I was wrong, and that's okay. I'm going to be wrong sometimes, but I do try to make amends where I can. And thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Yes, Tony Designs, that goes for all body parts. I'm going to catch up on the chat really quickly before we sign off. Yeah, don't steam, snarky. Yeah. Lab tech and assisting the doctors with dissecting the biopsies and removed organs that get sent in. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's like the abortion myths, like that. So yes, I'm trying to, refreshing to see people admit when they make a mistake. Yes, and I'm going to make mistakes. I'm human. That's how I learn. And I'm absolutely fine with, somebody saying that I'm wrong, because that's an opportunity to learn. 11th thumbs up. Thank you, Steve Bowden. And I'm glad you find this refreshing, Mrs. Snarky. Thank you for that. And, paying it forward. I promised Jacob I would do that too. And so he's the one who gave me $620 for the computer, and the total budget was $700. So yes, I'm going to keep my word and pay it forward whenever I can. And so I'm going to do that. Let's see. Second degree burns are bad. Yes. And being a good person is worth it. And I think it's important that we try the best that we can. ScientistMel is brunchmel. That is right. Do I have a screen stand? I do. I do have a screen stand. But you notice this space is kind of limited. So and this is my nerd cave. It's technically a dining room, but I kind of redid it to make it like my streaming office. And I have a truckload of collectibles in here. So, and I also have a piano with Lord of the Rings figures on it. I don't know where else to put the piano. But maybe my green screen will go over there. I have a bookshelf over there with graphic novels. Maybe my green screen could go there or here. I just have to see. So let's see. Learning is a continuous process. Okay, Nether says, not really, Mel. We do get materials from miscarriages and abortion, but we are a diagnostic department, not much research going on. Okay, well, Nether, if you wouldn't mind sending me an email about some of the stuff that you do and what if there's any kind of pseudoscience that you'd like us to talk about on Oral Audacity, you can send me a message. You can send me an email through my website, ScientistMel.com. I have a shop, ScientistMel.com/shop. I have an entire section called BlockBite. And recently, I was just on Atheist Edge for a recording. We're going to start carrying some merchandise for them where proceeds go and benefit families surviving families of veterans who have died by suicide. So we're going to start. And Peter, I need to talk to you about that soon, about merch. So that way Atheist Edge can also plug that so that the proceeds can go to the charities that are close to their heart. And veteran suicide is kind of, it's a real issue. So we're going to start carrying merchandise for Atheist Edge where the proceeds are donated to different charities that they really kind of want to lift. And that one, I think this one has the number 22 in it because 22 veterans die by suicide every day. So we're going to go and kind of start making merchandise to where, and it's part of the Blocked By series. I have a whole line of merchandise where all the proceeds go to various charitable organizations, including science research. Then we got the Trevor Project. We've got ACLU even, the American Anxiety and Depression Association. We've got Planned Parenthood. So all of that. Yes. So, so I'll be coordinating with them soon to where they'll be able to kind of do that. And, that's kind of how I try to pay it forward as well. So I'll take people's bad behavior on the internet and turn it into something positive and donate the money to various charities. But not everything is bad behavior in the blocked by section, but I try to designate it. This is all the products that are associated with charity. So have a look. I have the whole science is not binary for Pride, and there's t-shirts and bags, and all of those proceeds go to the Trevor Project, all of it. So I don't keep any of that money. So do check that out. All right. Any last thoughts, guys? Thank you. I'm sorry, Nana. I'm so sorry. Not much pseudoscience going on with pathology and practice, but there are lots of misconceptions I can tell you about. Yes, Nether, please do shoot that my way. I'm sorry that happened, Nana, and I'm thinking about you and your family. So yes, thank you guys for being here and wishing me a happy birthday. And yes, we've got the meow meow video with Stefan Molyneux. We might have a whole segment just for the stupid things he says. We're going to take that video that premiered last weekend and snip it down to 30 seconds. So if we got a meow meow segment, we're going to play that intro and talk about something stupid that he said, because he's not very nice. And I think we absolutely sometimes need to, even though it's blatantly obvious what he's doing, sometimes you just need to address the elephant in the room. You know what I mean? So yeah. Well, Bull, any last thoughts?
Not today, Mel. I'm kind of hoping that things move along on my side of stuff. Like, I'm just getting tired of all this Twitter nonsense. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Twitter is cancer. I really am beginning to hate it.
Yeah. And honestly, I often take social media breaks because you just have to just walk away, because it's just going to be there. So, I'll probably take a social media break in the coming weeks because of the new position I have anyway. So we can have a social media break together and just be like, put it down and give your, that's also a form of self-care, kind of saying, I'm just not going to look at this today. So it's really, really important to do what you need to do, because, feeling bad all the time is not good. So put the things down. Sometimes you just got to walk away, and that's all right. And go outside, if you can, do something that you enjoy, that lifts you and makes you feel better. So please do message me. I'm on twitter.com/ScientistMel. ScientistMel.com. I got articles there. If you're a teacher, all of my slides are there on resources. You can download anything. I even have teacher resources of times when I taught high school biology. I might go through and put all of the chemistry stuff there too. So that way, and it's all there for you. So yeah, there's the screen, patreon.com/ScientistMel. So you can find me in all these places. I'm on Twitch, ScientistMel.com, all of these. So do check it out. Do check it out. And, I'm going to end with Mr. Rogers. We can have bad days sometimes, and we can get in disagreements with people, but how you continue on is particularly important. And if you can try to just keep going and try to stay positive whenever life hits you with things. You can't control how people behave or what they do to you, but you can control how you react. So I'll just leave it with that. Just try to be the best version of yourself that you can. And sometimes that's just, whatever you can do, getting out of bed, taking care of yourself. If that's all you could do to look after yourself today, then I'm proud of you. So just, my mother always kind of raised me, try to leave a place better than when you got there, when you leave. So, but can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond and react. And so I'll just leave it with that. So you guys always make each day special for me. You know how, by just your being you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central for Oral Dacity. Sending squishy science hugs. Talk to you guys later. Bye.